Have you ever felt that unsettling chill when someone you trusted suddenly becomes manipulative? The consequences can be dire, as the line between emotional intelligence and manipulation is perilously thin. Recognizing the warning signs is crucial before it's too late. Picture this: you're confiding in a friend, sharing your deepest feelings. Instead of offering empathy, they twist your words, trapping you in a corner. You might think this can't be real, but it is, and it happens more often than you realize. Many people are blindsided by the confusion between emotional intelligence understanding and managing emotions and the darker tactics of manipulation. This dangerous blend can warp relationships, leaving you questioning your own feelings. Imagine being at a gathering drawn in by a charismatic individual. They seem attuned to others, yet something feels off. Their compliments carry hidden motives, making you wonder if their kindness is genuine or just a fraud. Have you ever felt drained after a conversation that should have uplifted you? That's a warning sign. Emotional manipulation can leave you feeling powerless, like a puppet on unseen strings. In a relationship where every disagreement feels like a battle, your partner knows just how to push your buttons, making you second-guess your reactions. You start walking on eggshells, trying to avoid the next emotional explosion. Recognizing these patterns is crucial. The first step is awareness. When someone skillfully navigates your emotions, take a moment to pause and ask yourself if their intentions truly align with your well-being. Pairs, the twist emotional manipulators often wear a mask. They may feign vulnerability to draw you in, but their true aim is control. The more you empathize, the more they take. It's a troubling power play that can leave you feeling lost. You might think you're strong enough to handle it, but emotional manipulation doesn't just affect you, it impacts everyone around you. Friends may notice your change in demeanor and ask what's wrong, but you brush it off, unwilling to admit you're ensnared in a toxic web. What if I told you there's a way to reclaim your emotional space? It starts with setting boundaries. You deserve relationships that uplift you, not drain you. Learning to say no can be empowering and help you regain control. Reflect on this: every relationship mirrors your emotional state. If you find yourself constantly questioning your feelings or motivations, it's time to reevaluate those connections. As we conclude, remember, emotional intelligence should unite people, not tear them apart. The next time you sense manipulation lurking beneath the surface, trust your instincts are warning you of something crucial. Take a moment for yourself. Reflect on your relationships. Is your emotional intelligence being respected, or are you just a pawn in someone else's game? Embrace the journey of understanding yourself. You deserve that clarity. Have you ever questioned whether someone truly cares about you or if they're just playing mind games? It can be unsettling, right? You might find yourself caught in a web of emotional manipulation, a trap that's often hard to recognize until it's too late. Many of us think we understand emotional intelligence, a trait we admire and strive to develop. But here's the surprising truth: it can also be weaponized. When we confuse emotional intelligence with manipulation, we expose ourselves to hidden dangers in our relationships. Imagine having a heartfelt conversation with someone you trust. They nod, smile, and even tear up at just the right moments. You leave feeling valued, maybe even enlightened. But what if it was all an act? What if they were exploiting your vulnerabilities to control you? That realization can hit hard. Now consider these subtle cues. Maybe there's a friend who always knows exactly what to say, but you notice those words often come with strings attached. Or perhaps a partner who uses emotional pleas to steer you away from your own desires. These aren't just harmless tactics, they are warning signs, red flags waving in the wind. You might have found yourself in a situation where you felt manipulated but brushed it off as a simple miscommunication. Here's the kicker: it's often not what's said, but how it's delivered. A carefully chosen phrase can sound supportive, but what's really happening beneath the surface? It's like a magician's trick, distracting you from the sleight of hand. Think back to a moment when you felt guilt-tripped. It's not just about feeling bad, it's about control. The manipulator knows how to make you feel responsible for their happiness, twisting the narrative to keep you in line. That's not emotional intelligence, that's emotional hijacking. And what about the excuse of him just being honest? This is a manipulation tactic disguised as honesty, often used to deflect responsibility, leaving you questioning your own feelings while they walk away unscathed. The more you reflect, the more you realize honesty without kindness can be a weapon. So, what's the solution? How can you protect yourself from these hidden dangers? First, recognize your feelings. If something feels off, trust that instinct, it's your mind signaling that something isn't right. Next, set boundaries. Clearly communicate what's acceptable and what isn't. It's not just about standing your ground, it's about reclaiming your emotional space. Don't hesitate to walk away when someone consistently disregards those boundaries. Ultimately, the most powerful tool you have is awareness. Understanding manipulation tactics can empower you to build healthier relationships. Take a moment to reflect on your connections. Are they based on trust, or are they merely a facade? As you think about this, consider sharing your thoughts. Have you ever felt manipulated, or even found yourself unintentionally manipulating someone else? Your experiences could help others recognize these hidden signs in their own lives. Remember, the first step toward authenticity is acknowledging the shadows that may be lurking in our relationships. See a weapon. This is where the confusion begins. Many people mistake emotional intelligence for genuine empathy. The reality is someone can be skilled at reading your emotions without truly caring about your well-being. They might strategize like a chess player, making calculated moves to achieve their desires. Think back to a time when someone seemed to know exactly how to push your buttons. You felt seen, but was it real understanding or just manipulation? It's a fine line, and the danger lies in not recognizing when it's been crossed. Now, picture a friend who always knows what to say when you're feeling down, yet vanishes when it's their turn to share. You offer them emotional support, but they only take from you. Such experiences can leave you questioning your self-worth and trust in others. What if those emotionally intelligent traits manifest in even more harmful ways? If someone uses your vulnerabilities against you, it's no longer just an emotional game, it becomes psychological warfare. The stakes are higher, your mental well-being is at risk. So, how do you navigate this tricky landscape? It starts with awareness. Recognizing the signs can protect you from falling into a manipulator's trap. Ask yourself, is this person's empathy genuine, or am I just a pawn in their game? Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Surround yourself with people who uplift you rather than drain your energy. It's time to reclaim your emotional safety. As we wrap this up, consider how easily we can confuse emotional intelligence with real connection. The next time you feel that rush of understanding, take a moment to pause. Are you truly being heard, or are you simply being played? Remember,